A beautiful idea that I heard from Rav Tzvi alone that brought a Chazal that Moshe Rabbeinu had no reception with HaKadosh Baruch Hu for 38 years. We all know when the first time Moshe spoke to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, he was 80 years old in the burning bush, and Hashem approached him the first time. At that year, during that year, he actually went back to Mitzrayim. And the whole thing happened with the Makos, with all the plagues. And then finally he brought Bnei Israel out of Mitzrayim. And he spoke to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, of course, constantly. And the whole incident that we know from Sefer Shmos happened. But then he came out of Egypt. And then last Parsha, and that's why I'm talking about the last Parsha also, because in America you guys are still in Parshat Shlach. In this Parsha, in Israel, we are in Parshat Korach. But the connection is beautiful and the idea is amazing that until the point of the Meraglim, Moshe is speaking to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and again it was just started. The connection just began, just happened. And all of a sudden after the Meraglim, no connection, no reception, no recollection, no nothing in the Torah until 38 years later, before they get into Eretz Yisrael, with the war against Sichon and Og and all that stuff. But until that point, there's no connection between him and HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And that is very interesting, except of the Korach incident. The Korach incident actually is the only thing that we have a recollection of. And the thing is that, and that is very interesting, that there is no date for that. We don't know if it happened in the beginning when they were in the desert, in the Midbar, or it was towards the end. We don't know that. We don't know if it was in the middle, the end. There's no date for that, so we don't know. But we do know Moshe Rabbeinu did not speak to Kadosh Baruch Hu except that incident for those 38 years. That was Chazal tells us. But a very, very interesting thing. So think about it. We all know Moshe Rabbeinu as Adon Kol HaNavim, the master of all prophet, the number one prophet of all time, the closest person to HaKadosh Baruch Hu ever. Rambam puts him together as a Malach Hashem, as an angel. But think about it. At 80, he speaks to Hashem for a very limited time, and that is all recollected in the Torah. It's all there. Until the age of 80, he was the prince of Egypt. No connection with HaKadosh Baruch Hu, literally. At that point, no connection with Hashem except the Korach's incident, which we don't know if it was right away after or not. And then 38 years after, before he dies, another certain point of time until they get into Eretz Yisrael. We learn from that, don't give up. Sometimes in life, the very few years or very few months or very few opportunities that we have, things are highlighted. All the rest are to serve those times. Never give up. Never think small about your life. Have a good Shabbos. Take care.